Hey guys, Steve here with an above average review coming to you from the Sea to Sky gondola. Heading up right now. It's just clearing up. Holy crap, you can see the mud in the water, how brown it is. It's normally bright green, but it's been raining a ton. So aside from looking for some mushrooms up here today, I'm going to be testing out some new footwear sent over to me from VivoBarefoot. They are a really good shoe company that is quite a bit different from what you're used to if you haven't tried barefoot shoes before. Even if you have tried barefoot shoes, these guys are a step above in quality and materials and everything like that. I'm actually wearing a pair of Vivos right now, as you can see, with my lovely winter socks. But these are the Tracker. It's the summer version. They have a winter version that's like full length. But yeah, you can see there's a bit of leather there, but it's super flexible. The sole bends and moves with your movement. So it's very flexible, meant to more mimic how your foot is. As far as barefoot shoes go, this is on the thicker side because it's meant for hiking. So I've got that. And as I've been getting older, as we all are getting older, I've noticed that, yeah, my back gets a lot more sore and just the subtle movements aren't so easy. But with barefoot shoes, you strengthen all those little micro kind of connections in all the muscle fibers. And I find my back hurts way less after hiking. So it's kind of counterintuitive that you think the less support you have. But if you think about it further, it's the less support you have to rely on the shoe, the more your body is doing the support. So your muscles strengthen and get there. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this little climb. If you haven't been here before, then I definitely recommend it. A lot of people know the Chief in Squamish, and we're steadily rising above that. There is the town of Squamish in the background. And yeah, nice day. It's clearing up for the first time all week. It's been pissing rain. And yeah, the whole mud in the sound there is a good indicator of that. Because yeah, normally if you've seen it, it can be turquoise glacial colored. But not today. Anyway, we'll catch up with you soon. So the lengths I'm going to please audiences around. I'm doing this hike with this damn parcel, as a bystander said. Oh, he's got a parcel. Just because apparently people love unboxing videos. So I shall unbox it out in the wild on this lovely trail. Just to for ambiance, B, to test it out quickly, and it won't be all of my test, but it's a good place to start with some first impressions. Okay, so we're now at an undisclosed location just off trail. Nice little quiet place that we can open this. I've got my parcel, as the lady said, of 2 different pairs. I'm not sure exactly what's in it, but I know it's from Vivo, so that's why I'm wearing these Vivos, just to compare, which I said before I really enjoy. I haven't done a video review of these, but as you can see, they've got some good use over the past couple of years, and they're still holding up really strong. Waterproof, up to here, super flexible, and there's a winter version as well that it's leather all the way up and insulated. So we'll find out what these are. Bags aren't as fun to open as boxes. And maybe I'll just straddle it for you. Probably should have busted out a knife, but we're getting there. Yeah. Out comes the bag, here comes the box. Okay, box number 1. I'll save you for later. Box number 1, Vivo
their logo. Yep. And some tissue paper. Oh my. Looks like we got full leather. And yeah, it's the same kind of style as this one, the Tracker. But it's a lot more burly underneath, that's for sure. But still a nice flexible sole. But damn, they stepped up the premiumness of it. Looks like a Michelin rubber sole, which is different than what they have here, which is always great for grippiness. Yeah, really good quality leather. Looks like there's like a heel kind of attachment here point to kind of bring it up nice and tight, which they don't have here. So it looks like there's definitely some improvements. This looks like it will be for way more burly outdoor use because of the ankle that comes all the way up, and yeah, this heel tightening, heel hold kind of enclosure. And I don't know what else much is worthy of reporting at first glance, but I can say everything, as with pretty much all Vivo shoes that I've tried, it's all top quality. Interesting here, interesting design trim, because it's so natural outside, but it's bright green inside. I don't know the rationale behind that, but you know, you're not seeing it, so I don't care personally because I don't see it. Yeah, let's compare the treads. This tread is definitely a lot deeper, and as well as, yeah, the rubber's a lot stickier. So you see the lug pattern. Oh yeah, this one's more of a diamond pattern. This one's meant for channeling water, getting it out of there. So I'm gonna try it on. Keep our garbage all together. And we'll see what we got. Just busted out the winter socks for the season too. So you know how like a lot of times, especially with leather, it can be really tight? These are already, like, feels like they're already broken in. So I don't know if that's like the type of animal they used or what, but I really enjoy it. Something else I'm noticing right now is, see these, the laces are kind of serrated, and it actually helps quite a bit compared to these laces, which are straight. They do come loose. So I guess the product testing, they figured that out a bit. Makes it harder to tie nice and tight, but I'm guessing it'll stay tighter longer. Well, if I can get it on properly. I don't know if that's me or if it's just shorter than usual. But here we go. All right. So, on quick first stand up. Let's see. There's the two kind of compared. The regular Tracker, I believe this is called the Forest Tracker. So, I've got the 43. Yeah, it hits really well. That's the right size. Toe to toe, this looks like it's a little bit higher. This is also leather, but then that leather, it's obviously been a little more worn in. But yeah, this feels like the boot comes up quite a bit more. It's definitely a lot more boot and a lot more sole. You can see that even just the outsole comes out a little bit further. Hopefully that shows up. Yeah, this was always an issue, that it would kind of come loose up here, and this seems to be quite a bit better. So yeah, roughly the same design, but all the materials used to make the design are a lot different. So you can see the side by side and I don't know. I'm going to try the next pair on. Okay, and so now we've got a new one. It says it's the Primus Trail Flow. So Primus, I remember it was like their workout shoe, but this looks like it's a hiking shoe. Wow, very fancy, super light. I mean, the other stuff is usually really light, but this is a next step above, looking like it's all synthetic material. I don't see any rubber or anything, but synthetic. I know Vivo does have a very good kind of sustainability initiative, so I'm guessing it's using recycled. Not as flexible as I thought it might be, but it seems to still be pretty darn good. But yeah, it's got a high toe cap. Looks like, yeah, it's just a hiking shoe, which if it is a hiking shoe, I'm a bit confused because white and hiking don't go well together. But it says it's called Primus Trail Flow. Yeah, Primus Trail Flow, so it is expecting you to be on the trail. I will try the left foot since this right foot has whatnot on it. The Forest. And okay, looks like there's some sewn in embroidered laces that connect to the outer laces, and then it's just a nice quick pull style. So yeah, I don't know what much else to say other than let's take a look and see how it feels side by side to the much more burlier cousin. Oh, and it slips off. Oh, nice fit. Yeah. They use European sizes, so it is a little more precise than the US sizes, I find. But make sure you know which one you are. And I have kind of narrow ankles, and that's where, yeah, there's a little bit of loosey-goosey there. So hopefully that isn't gonna damage me. This one actually feels more flexible. I think that's because this one has a thicker midsole, and it's probably just kind of catering to the Hoka crowd. But let's see. Yeah, definitely lighter. It's that textile material. This is a bit problematic. I have to stash that somewhere. I guess I'll just stash it. Oh, that does have a hook on it. So you can hook there. Or I guess out of the way. Yeah, I'll have to find a better spot for that. But let's see. Okay, well, let's take it for a little hike and have people stare at this silly content creator with two different shoes on. I'm just doing a kind of first impression walk right now. That's sort of all I have time for before I have an appointment to go to. I will definitely review these in more detail. Should be enough to kind of give you some feedback as I go down this wild coast mountain terrain. So as you might guess, the Tracker definitely has more ankle and calf support, and the Primus, I'm not feeling much under it. But I think the lightness of the Primus is the big selling point. It's super light and really comfortable. Comfortable so much that I don't really even feel it or notice it, which is what you want in a barefoot shoe, and really any shoe. You don't want the shoe to be taking center stage. I wouldn't be carrying a big backpack with the Primus, but for easy hikes, that might be my new go-to. The only issue is the white. Already it's just from like a mile of a hike. I never understand why anyone would put white, but
that is the style du jour, and I get it, you gotta sell shoes, but that's just my preference. Other than that, it's really nice to have a trail shoe that is so darn light without any sole getting in the way. And the Tracker Forest, it's a step above for a barefoot hiker. So stay tuned for more analysis.